Wrestling Showdown here on the W3L network. Thank you for joining me this week. Thank you for having subscribed to this channel, because that way you never miss an episode. And if you do subscribe, and if you watch regularly, if you watched last week, you'll know I told you about our next set of live events. If for some reason you missed it, don't worry, I'll mention them again a little later on. But regular viewers will have seen Sara taking on Little Miss Roxxy just a few weeks ago here on Showdown. If you've missed it, and shame on you if you did, and we've just seen footage from the end of that match. In short, Little Miss Roxxy had to cheat to defeat Sara, illegal use of the ropes in particular. Sara wasn't happy. She wanted a rematch to prove that she could defeat Little Miss Roxxy without needing to cheat. Management were happy to acquiesce, and the good news for you people is that is the match we're about to see. So will Little Miss Roxxy use illegal tactics and gain a second straight victory over Sara? Or will the former women's champion redress the balance and defeat Little Miss Roxxy? Who knows? But we will all find out as we journey together to ringside for this week's match.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Joe Fordyce with you on Wrestling Showdown. We have a rematch from last month as Sara in the black and green takes on Little Miss Roxxy, clad all in black. And what? What do you mean an interruption? What have we got to go? Oh, not this again.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are graced by the presence of Lucian Maynard Smith. And this is a message for Jason Reed. Sunshine, your victory against me was nothing more than a fluke. F-L-U-K-E. Fluke. And I can assure you that my very, very, very good friend, Tenacious Johnny Lyons, will defeat your tag team partner Kevin Williams next week on W3L Wrestling Showdown. And one more thing, I'd like to remind all of you people that I have a pinfall victory over Mike Musso. Good day.
Apologies for the interruption from Lucian Maynard Smith, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get back to the match in hand as we see Sara chasing Little Miss Roxxy around the ring. Now, as I mentioned before, this is a rematch from last month here on Showdown. These two men in a singles match. It took Little Miss Roxxy holding the ropes for added leverage to be able to pin Sara at the end of it. Something that Sara was very unhappy about. She complained to management, and they've put this rematch together here this week on Showdown. And Sara's got a hold of Roxxy. We saw Roxy stall a lot last time, but Sara's not going to give the opportunity to do that this time. Sara bending Roxy's legs at an odd angle. Roxy's very flexible, as you can see, maybe just as well. But Sara's still got hold of her. And that, wow. And Roxy face first at the canvas there. I don't think many folk could have had their knee up that close to their chin. Hang on, roll up. Sara trying to end this one early, it looks like. It's a matter of personal pride, and indeed professional as well, for Sara to have a victory over Roxy. I mean, she was very unhappy about the fact Roxy had to cheat to defeat her. And you may remember the following week on Showdown, Sara was involved in that triple threat match for the Women's Championship, and she came up short in that. And she feels that maybe her mind was perhaps thinking about the loss to Roxy. So she wants to address the balance, and particularly just now, because of course all eyes are on Resolution 11 as Roxy launches Sara away, avoiding that bulldog, and goes to the floor, trying to break the momentum here. Resolution 11, of course, our biggest event in the W3L calendar. Both these ladies would like to be part of the Women's Championship title picture at that event. And if Roxy can keep this up, keep this dominance over Sara, she may well be part of it. See, she's snapped her neck in the top rope and now throttling her in the middle rope. And Roxy has shown a propensity for being able to break the rules in her matches, particularly here in W3L. I mean, let's be honest, Sara has a 10-year experience edge over Roxxy, and it's difficult for a lot of people to overcome. So Roxxy cutting corners wherever she can to try and get the advantage. And if she were to defeat Sara twice in succession, that would certainly do her prospects of a W3L title match no end of good, as she gets caught with that inside cradle that nearly ended it. And Sara hooks out the backslide, but Roxxy out and just boots Sara, takes her down. And see Roxxy going for the cover here, not wasting any time. Again, I think Roxy's realised that she can't give Sara any moment to recover, or she will end up turning the match back in her favour. So Roxxy really needs to stay on Sara constantly, and she's trying to get a pin as many times as she can, hoping to perhaps defeat Sara as soon as possible. And a lot of times you'll see wrestlers, if they think the match is going their way, they might stall, maybe they don't go for a cover quite as quickly. I think Roxy's realising that you really have to, particularly against Sara. Just stomping away at her in the corner. There's referee Kieran Swinney making her break the hold, giving her the mandatory 5 count. Roxxy charges in. Took a bit too long, and just like I was saying, you give Sara a moment to recover and she can turn it back around. But Roxxy catches her on the third time of asking and hits the clothesline, and sees straight for the cover again. Roxxy is determined to get a second win over Sara, and that would surely line her up for a women's championship match. She applies that chinlock. Sara's been chasing the women's title. Of course, wants to become the first ever 4-time women's champion, but has really struggled. She's faced Leah Owens a few times. The two of them have had some tremendous contests, but it's not to be. Leah Owens has always managed to find a way to retain the title. Roxxy climbing the ropes, what she got in mind. As she hooks Sara by the throat and just lifts her off the canvas. Okay, Sara's pretty tall, and Roxxy conversely isn't. But that says a lot for Roxy's power. It's able just to lift Sara right off the mat to where she's dangling. Sara with these back elbows. And what she got in mind, go for the handstand Rana, but Roxxy shoves her away, and it's a flying body press, which nets her a 2. And see again, straight in for the cover. This is the kind of strategy that she's going to have to employ. She wants to keep Sara down. Again, we've seen that she will happily hold the ropes, or use a handful of tights, or whatever it will take to get the victory. And again, back to the choking on the middle rope as well. Roxxy backs across the ring and runs out another clothesline. And then launches Sara across the ring. Could be going for another clothesline again, perhaps. And it is a clothesline, but this one from Sara, who explodes at Little Miss Roxxy with these clotheslines. She knows she wants to get a tick in the win column, prove that Roxxy beat it was a fluke, and it may well be with that Northern Light suplex. Roxxy came close to getting defeated there, but she avoids the on-charging Sara. And another clothesline. She's had some good success with those, says Roxxy. So she's got her now. Reverse neckbreaker. Hang on, Sara gets out of it. A kick to the midsection and a neckbreaker of her own. Turnabout is fair play, as the cliche says. And Sara goes in for the cover. You see she's a little slower going in there. I think fatigue slightly setting in. Still to say that Sara has a lack of stamina, just that she's taking the bulk of punishment in this match. She's having to fight through, and she blocks Roxy's foot. And a lovely move by Roxy, rolling through. Again, there's her flexibility and a strong core that she's got. She bridges out, wrenching at the neck of Sara, pulling back on the throat, but Sara gets the ropes. It's one of the benefits of Sara being so tall, and also spending so much time in the W3L ring. She can pretty much navigate around it almost blindfold. Hang on, Roxy went for the backcracker. She did that before in their last match, but Sara held on the ropes and just kicks Roxy's head off her shoulders. Sara goes for the cover, and regains the victory that was taken from her last time. So Sara gains some revenge against Little Miss Roxxy here on Wrestling Showdown.
Sara there getting a victory over Little Miss Roxxy, and that's going to put her in a good position for our next set of live events, in particular as it pertains to the W3L Women's Championship. Where are these live events? Where are they? Well, I'm glad you asked. On Friday, September 1st, we're going to be in Stirling. On Saturday, September 2nd, we're going to be in Linlithgow for a joint show in conjunction with our friends over at SSW. Then on Sunday, September 3rd, we go to Buckhaven. So that's a weekend's worth of W3L action that, trust me, you don't want to miss. The women's division, the tag team division, the heavyweight division, all are red hot right now, and anything can happen. So many people vying to be on these shows. What will occur? You'll find out by being there, and you can get your tickets to be there if you go to our website, w3lwrestling.com. Get your tickets there, use Showdown as a coupon code for 20% off. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, use the hashtag W3L Wrestling Showdown, subscribe to this channel, and make sure you are prepared for the start of September, our next set of live events, because trust me, you don't want to miss them. But then, come back here in 7 days' time, because as you heard earlier on, Tenacious Johnny Lyons and Kevin Williams will be meeting one-on-one. Will Jason Reed and Lucy Maynard Smith get involved? You'll find out in 7 days right here on Wrestling Showdown.